There is a biographical account found in the Bible that has inspired literally hundreds of millions of people. Ruth, who was from the country of Moab, was married to a Jewish man, and over a short period of time, both her husband and her father-in-law passed away. Her mother-in-law, Naomi, wanting to rebuild her life, decided that she was going to go back to her hometown of Bethlehem in Israel. Now, Ruth was left with a dilemma. Do I stay here in Moab, which probably most would say was the better choice, and see if someone would marry me and I could also rebuild my life, or go with Naomi? Ruth, whose mother-in-law told her, you need to stay here, there's got to be a great young man who will marry you and you can start over. But Ruth refused to be deterred by her mother-in-law. And she said to her, don't urge me to leave you or to turn back from you. Where you go, I will go, and where you stay, I will stay. Your people will be my people, and your God, my God. Where you die, I will die, and there I will be buried. May the Lord deal with me, be it ever so severely, if anything but death separates you and me. Some would call Ruth courageous. Others would say she was faithful. I would tell you that she seized the moment. There are points in our lives when the decisions we make can completely alter how things go for us. In Ruth's case, the determination to go with Naomi and begin again in Bethlehem proved itself to be the right decision. She met an older man who fell in love with her. They got married, conceived, and the child that was born to Ruth with this new marriage was a part of the line that established David and later Jesus. The moments in our lives when we make decisions, and sometimes we don't even know they are big decisions at the moment, but have a dramatic influence on how our life goes from that point forward, require sometimes courage, boldness, faith, a willingness to trust God regardless of how it seems. Did Ruth's world fall apart when her husband died? I'm not discounting the fact that it was a tremendous tragedy, heartrending for her. And yet, it was the beginning of a new life where she would eventually play a huge part in the history of the world. When we come upon what seem like insurmountable odds and tremendous difficulties that appear to be wrecking our lives, they just may be what God is using to get us to make the big move, to seize the moment that was incredibly important for us to reach our potential, become what God has intended us to be. There are some fundamental principles that determine whether or not when the moment comes, we seize it. Let me share those with you. Number one, don't be afraid of monumental changes. Number two, be willing to see things or people in a different way. Your perspective can either make or break you. Number three, keep your life fluid so you can shift out of what you are and become what you have never before been. Number four, maintain the biblical perspective that you are made in the image of God and therefore greatness is in your DNA. Number five, be on the lookout for God in any and every situation. God is working in your life. Be prepared for him to do something new and different with you, and take the faith that he's put into you and utilize it to seize your moment.